Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I recently picked up this Beatrix Potter book at a thrift store and I thought I would make some, I thought it was perfect for some journaling cards because the pages are like this. I mean, look at this. I already took these two out, but see how they're all, the pictures are like these little pictures. They're so perfect. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to use this for my journals. You know what I mean? I mean, how perfect is this? And some could be used for journal cards, you know, tags, even the fronts of a journal. You know what I mean? Like these right here, I didn't, let's see. There were some that were so perfect with little Peter Rabbit on it, like this one. Well, not necessarily that one, but let me show you. These right here, I all thought would be so perfect for the front of a journal, the cover. This one right here with Mama and all the bunnies. This one right here, little Mama going with the basket. And sorry, I'm shaking you, but Mama and Peter right here. So anyway, I've already taken some out of here that we could work with tonight. I just wanted to show you that book real quick. And so let me put that over here. And so these are going to be for future journals, especially these ones that I'm working on, these little golden telltale books. So I know I should be working on pages. That's what I intended to do tonight. And then I saw this book and I was like, you know, I really wanted to make some, you know, ephemera here. So let's do it. So first of all, well, the first thing I did was grab some scrapbook paper. And I thought, you know, I really need to use some scraps. So then I got my scrap box out. After I cut these out, I figured if we got those done, we'd be doing good. But so I thought I would use, because I want to put something on the back that can be used for journaling or writing, you know, if we want to use that, use these for writing on the back. So I have some yellow, I have some green. These are all just pieces that were in my scrap box. And I have pretty scrapbook paper here. I have other bits and pieces that we can use to layer. So let's just get started with some ephemera. So these are shaped. See, they're little squares, but they have these little kind of little indents here on the corners. So I thought I would, first of all, continue to trim them down because I just kind of cut them out of the page there so I could get them ready. And then I thought maybe I wanted to see if this would work if I just, instead of trying to cut out those little corners, I could either use, I don't think my corner rounder would work, but I thought this might work, my little hole punch, and I could just like do like this. See, it makes a perfect little curve there. So I thought I would do that to cut out the corners here. And I've been doing that too to make tickets. Just use this little, cut a little rectangle and then use this hole punch on the corners. It works. It makes a, you know, perfect little ticket shape. See, you can see what I mean on this, right? So that one's ready to go. So let's just cut a couple of these out and then we'll get to layering, just so we have these ready. I just wanted to get going here with this. Okay, so that's, see, I cut out most of it. I cut out really two sides off the page to get them out of the book and off the page and ready to go. So then the little corners, this makes for a quick little kind of almost a fussy cut, but you're not cutting, you're just punching. So it goes really quick like that. All right. Now let's get rid of these little pieces of trash. And so I've got different kind of colors in these, but they're like a lot of, you know, pastels. There's some paper crumbs there. And so I thought, you know, we could, let's see, we can do any color. Let me see if there's anything that's prevalently, like, got a lot of yellow in it. Not really. Well, this one has a lot of yellow in it. But this, they all have this kind of mauve-y colored, kind of a mauve colored little border. So we can do something like I want to put at least maybe one more layer under. So like we could do something like this, a little doily, and then our little picture, and we could continue doing that. I just have all types of things here. Like this is just a scrap little receipt from 1968 that has, it's kind of a greenish, almost like a greenish blue, faded greenish blue. I thought even that would look good, you know, in the layers. So, and I don't want these to come out too big. I want them to be just a little bit bigger than this, but with something behind it. So, but I want some of the color to show. And then, so this is about, I mean, it could be a little narrower, but if I made it narrower, this one particular one wouldn't show the color because of this. I think, let's try a little bit something else, because I have another idea in mind. Here, let me see what I have in my scrap box as far as pretty scrapbook paper. This is my scrap box. I think I already looked through it. I would look really just for those pastel cardstock pieces. I don't know if I have any. Like this is too dark. I already saw this. I want something a little lighter than that. So I think I used up all my pretty scrapbook paper that is not too bright. I mean, these are double-sided. I don't want to use double-sided. I pulled out, okay, I guess I'm going to have to use this. So I pulled out this scrapbook paper. This is one-sided. And I figured another way to use one-sided paper is to use it as a background. Oh, some of this, oh, this is the double-sided. Hold on. Okay, this is the double-sided. Nope, I don't want that. This is the one-sided right here. My English Rose Garden. I think I showed you this one last week. And someone asked me about this. And it does not have a brand name on here. And I would show it to you again because I really couldn't believe it didn't have some kind of like Echo Park or something on here. But it really doesn't. It was Michael's Hot Buy and English Rose Garden. That's all I can tell you. See, nothing on the back, nothing inside as far as a brand name. And let me see what it says down here. Distributed by MSPCI, Irving, Texas. Made in China. That's all I know. So, yeah. So let's see. Okay, so there's lots of pretty papers in here. But what do I want to use as a background for my little pictures here? This is so pretty, isn't it? This would be pretty, but I don't know if I want to use the gold here. This would be pretty. This would actually be really perfect. Look at, I mean, I can just see it right here. See that? On top of a yellow or green or pink. Let's see if there's anything else that would jumps out at us real quick here. Let's see. No. I want to stay light. This is a little dark. So I want to see if there's anything a little lighter. Butterflies would be too much. This would be pretty here. I'd have to do something else with the flowers. I wouldn't use that part of it if I use this. Let's see. Let's just flip through here real quick. See if there's anything else. That's pretty light, but it's... I kind of wanted a little bit more color than that. I don't want gold. I don't want, that's too patterned. That's too well, I guess it's going to be this one. Okay. That's all right. Let's pull out both of these in case we need them. So we don't have to get this out again. All right. And let's see. Let's see how big of a strip we need. We'll just need one at a time. We don't need both of them right now. I think I'm going to leave that little piece on the top there and see how that comes out. So I'm going to leave a little border around here and go ahead and cut a little strip here off to use. Maybe we can use this whole strip except for the flowered part possibly. Unless we decide to use the flowered part. But I can almost see this fussy cut out and used on something else. Or if I straight cut it across, I can use it as a pocket on something later. So that's probably what we're going to do. Let me make this big enough here so that we have a little border around our pictures. Because they're all the same size, I can go ahead and cut this and then have a couple of pieces to use. So it makes a little bit longer than 12 inches though, since I left that little strip on the top. So let's see how we do with cutting this. All right, that should be good. Might have to cut the last little bit here with my scissors. Oh, it cut it all the way off. Look at that. Okay, awesome. Okay, let's see. So we want to do some layering. All right, so if we do this, we can put this all the way up to the top over that strip, you know, where the strip meets the pink paper, pink polka dots there. So we'll do it like that. And then we're going to cut this here on the bottom with a little border across the bottom. And then we'll layer it, hopefully. I mean, we could leave it like that, but let's see if we can layer it a little bit more. And so this has all kinds of colors in it here, green, white, pink. This looks beautiful on this. I'm glad we picked this. And then if we put it on the green, there you go. A really pretty. It can be a corner pocket too, or a journaling card, anything we want. But I just wanted it to have, I mean, it does have journaling space on the back because this is white, but I kind of wanted to have color on the back, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to put a very thin, I could almost make it even, but I don't want to do that. I want to leave a little border of green there. So let's see if we can do that. See if we can make it straight and even here, kind of square. All right. So that, and then that. Okay, so there's one. Now we could add, let's see, so we've got 3 pieces. Got a little pink flower we can add to one. If we want. I've got some words we could add if we want to add a word like this. Okay, I like the word. I like this too, but I don't know if I want the bulk on here, so that's an option. That's an option. I have some Tim Holtz flowers here if we want to add any of those. I have some little bit of crochet trim here. We can add that somewhere. And let's see, I have some postage stamps here too. We want to add a postage stamp. These are peachy colored, or these are oranges or lemons. I think those are lemons, and these are apples. So we could add a little postage stamp, or we could add that with our word. So many options, right? Anyway, we'll go ahead and glue this down. We might round our corners on the outside too. Let's get these glued down on this one. We'll at least get one done, right? And then see what else we can get done here. A little bit of, I want to make sure this works. I don't like that little glob on there, but I probably don't need to, I don't have to get it off probably to get it to work. Let's see. Ooh, maybe I do. Let's see. Gotta use my finger muscles here. Let's see. Oh, here it comes. Okay. So, let's see. This is going onto the green there. So we need it all over the back of this. And on the edges especially. So I don't want to get glue on anything but this. So I'm going to be careful. Okay, with a little border there. Try to get it even. That looks pretty. And then this is 3 bunnies. Oh no, which one are we using? We're using this one, I think. Yeah, this is the one I liked best. The Peter's in a wagon looking out over the garden. There's Mr. McGregor over there. So yeah, it's a little hard to choose, but I just chose the prettiest pictures, and the ones that, you know, I didn't want like the one where Peter gets stuck in the gate and the fence. I took the one on the other side. So all the happy Peter Rabbit pictures, even though it has happy ending, of course. Okay, so there we go. That is pretty. It's pretty simple, but really beautiful, right? Okay, let's see how it looks with rounded corners. I'm kind of curious. It looks beautiful just like that, but rounded corners always add something. Extra special little finishing touch. So here it is with rounded corners. That does look pretty. Okay, and now a word at least. I want at least a word. This one says, we rise by lifting others. And what else? Encouraging words here. Do what you love. Enjoy it all. It doesn't really matter. You are your best thing. I don't like that one. That's weird. You are your best thing. And then this one is dream big. So I kind of like that one. Let's do that one if we do one. And so, yeah. Do what you love. I like that one. Enjoy it all. I like that one. Okay, anything else besides a word? I'm not really doing any distressing. I'm trying to resist that. Let's see how this looks. That kind of covers up too much. I could use one stamp, but I think that's going to be too big. I don't want to cover up anything, you know what I mean? It's just like, I could leave it just like that and it would be absolutely cuter than cute. But I kind of want to put a little word on here though. Maybe we'll put it on this side so we don't cover up the wagon. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put this on there and be done. All right. Right here. Dream big. Okay. Yeah, that looks cute, right? So cute and pretty. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay, there's one done. All right, let's see. Where's our other pictures? Let's see. And we got one more ready where I didn't have to cut any more on it. So let's do that one. Let's see. So that one had a green background. Let's do one with a yellow background maybe and some more of this paper. See how that looks on a yellow. Or what else do we have here? Blue. She has blue in her dress. Let me try that. This blue is like almost like cardstock, and I don't know where this came from, a book or something, and it says 2006, but she has no writing on this side. So I would need to leave that in the back and cover up the writing. So I can still use it. I need to cover up the writing. So that would be, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this or not. Let me see. Let me turn it this way. If I use it this way, I can see the writing still coming out over here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to use this. Okay. I was just trying to see if I could use this in some way because it's a nice, pretty piece of paper. And I can use it, but not for this because once I put this on here, I'm still going to have some of those words showing. And I want a little border here. Let's see. So if I do, let me just make sure it's not going to work. I would have this with this and then put this on here and have the blue border. See, the words are, I would want a border and the words are there. So that is not going to work. So we're going to have to go with the yellow because I don't have any more blue out here right now. Unless I use, no, I don't want to use that. This will be fine. I just wanted to see something real quick, though. I want to see what this looks like. It kind of looks pretty, doesn't it? With the flowers behind it. I kind of like that. I didn't think I would. But I do. Huh. You never know until you try, right? Sometimes. Okay, I think I'm going to go for that. That really looks pretty. Okay, so I want it to be a little, like this over here is good. This is a little wide, so I'm going to need to cut that off a little bit. And I need to watch my time. I have my timer on, but it's being a little strange here. So it's on my TV, but I think that's going to be, it's not going to be right. It's just being strange. So let's see if we can cut this a little thinner. And we'll finish this one and then be done. Just so you know what I'm doing here with these pictures. Just a little inspirational video. If you have something like this. Oh, okay, let me put this up here. I want to show you something too before my time is up. On my last video, I did the, I did the Mod Podge on the, it's still drying. So this video I'm doing the same night as the, but I wanted to show you still, even though it's not dry yet, it's looking really good. I think it turned out really cool. And can you see this? Doesn't it look cool? This is the Mod Podge Monopoly Money. I cut off the sides. And it's still drying, so, I did try to fold it already, and it looks like it's going to fold nice. See, it's not too awfully stiff right now, but it's still drying, so still I'll come back and show you that when it's completely dry. Okay, so let's finish this tag, or journaling card, whatever it's going to be. Maybe we can make this one into a tag. Let's try it. So we've got it like this. I'm going to make it a little, see if we can make it into a bigger tag. So we'll cut it. Let's see. I don't want to, if I put it down a little bit more, I could do that. See, I just brought it down a little. So more of the flowers are showing up here. Now that I'm thinking tag, I can have it a little longer. And then cut this so that I want some of the yellows showing down here. So I'm going to need to decide how long I want it. Let's see, it's a little, I don't want it this long. That's a little long, especially for my books. Let me see if I try to put it in one of these. See, it can only be, I figured that long, so about right there. So let's cut right there. Make a little fold and cut, and then measure this length. So this will be, I want a little bit of yellow showing at the bottom too and the top, so I'm going to cut about right there. That should be good to give me some yellow on the top and the bottom. And then we'll see what it looks like. All right. So there's our piece, that piece. That'll go on here. I just want to see what it looks like before we glue it down. And then that will be like that, and that will be like that. What do you think? Do we think it needs more on the sides? A little bit more? I can't have much more or else it will be too thin for the picture. You know what I mean? So I think I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, we're good. I'm just going to bring this down so we can make our two little cuts and make this into a tag. So let's glue this down with some art glitter glue. All right. So I hope everyone had a good day. It's, yeah, I had a good day. Nothing exciting today. It's not Friday yet, so nothing to get excited about. Friday I'll get excited for the weekend. I'm looking forward to work right now, so that's not too exciting. Okay, so all right, there we go. See, I brought it down a little, not too much, but a little, so I can make some corner cuts up there. All right, where's my big scissors? And we might put a little word down here. That would be cute. Okay, or that little flower. We'll see. Maybe we'll use that flower. Okay, my cuts. Okay, let's make a hole. Tags always look better with the hole. There we go. Now it looks like a tag. And our little flower, let's see if that would look good anywhere. And a word, enjoy it all. That would look cute, right? All right, let's do it. I like it. Let's just go for it. So we'll glue this word down. And put that about right here. I could put it down here. I think I want to put it right here. And this, I mean, I could use art glitter glue on there, but I think I want to use some Fabri-Tac just to make sure it stays down. And this is just a lot for, you know, this Fabri-Tac will grab it all, you know, all the layers here. It'll grab it all and glue it down. Good. So, it'll dry fast, so everything will be down. And I won't have to worry about it. Okay. So there we go. This is just a paper flower. I received this from Sincerely Serena in the package of little snail mail bundles that I ordered from her on Etsy. And the last time I looked, she didn't have any more in her shop, so she's sold out right now. If I see that she has any more in her shop, though, I can let you guys know. Let's see. I'm trying to see if this needs to be... like, I didn't have to straighten this out, but I think I am going to straighten it out a little bit. It looked good the way it was, you know, kind of messed up. Okay, I'm going to fluff it up a little bit. Oh, that actually made it a little flatter, so I kind of like that. But the bottom is all glued down good. Let's see. I'm getting glue all over me, it looks like. Looks like I'm getting glue all over me. Okay, so we did that. Let's see, where's that trim? I wonder if we want any trim on here. I don't want my camera to run out, so I have no idea what time it is because my timer is messed up here. Ooh, that looks cute. Yeah, I like that. Let's put some trim on there. Let's put some trim on here. We'll just glue it down right there. That's awesome. Wow, this is coming together. I'm surprised. Sometimes a plan does come together. Look at that. It wasn't really a plan, but I just kind of wanted to use all these bits and pieces, and they looked pretty, and I get to use some of my scraps and one piece of scrapbook paper that I pulled out there. So I just used Fabri-Tac to put this down. And it's just going to be a pretty tag. Yeah, awesome. Love using up some of my stuff too. I've been trying to use that paper flower. If you watch my videos, you know I brought it out a couple of times and I didn't use it. Too pink, too big, too fluffy. Now we found a spot for it. Okay, there we go. That's cute. Now I'll put something here. I mean, I could put another piece of this up there and it would match the bottom, wouldn't it? Let's see, is it too long? It is too long. I don't want to make it too short though. Let's see. Let's see how we can do this. Do I want to tie a bow with this? I could try that. Let's try it. Let's see if I can get it. This is a little raggedy right here though. Let's cut this raggedy edge off. I'm going to push this video out though, and it's going to cut me off, so I'm going to have to do this really quick because I have a feeling I'm going to cut off. But here's an idea of what it's going to look like before my camera cuts me off. And I'll tie that neater, but you get the general idea. We did this one and we did this one. Pretty cute, right? I love them. All right, thanks for watching tonight, guys. Thanks for everything, and have a great day. See you later. Happy crafting.